Hello, Flosstube. We're the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch. I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Chelsea.
And we're here to talk to you about our stitching this week.
First off, we've got a new logo thanks to my sister-in-law, Jamie. She made me this t-shirt for Christmas, and then I asked her for the file so I could make my mom a matching one so we didn't get shamed by Farm Girl. Bully. So thank you, Jamie, for our new logo. All right, we had some shout-outs. Little Yellow House Crafts, thank you, Stitcherista, and then Pretty Southern. And then we've got some questions. So we had a little special edition video on my birthday, and we've got some questions from that and questions from our pre-Christmas, excuse me. Manners aren't something we teach our dogs.
Mine has manners.
She just looks miserable in every video.
She's not miserable, she's good.
She's taught dirty looks. Susie wanted to know if I'm finding out the gender. Yes, I don't do well with surprises. I want to know what it is so we can decorate the nursery and everything like that. And buy clothes. I don't want a bunch of unisex clothes, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Betsy wanted to know, and somebody else wanted to know where we find the blue Monaco.
We got the last stuff that we're using for the Snowfall at Hobby Lobby. And it's not the stuff that we normally use,
it's
the
not
Charles Craft.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's MCG Textiles, and it's not as nice as Charles Craft, but it's blue, so we went with it.
Yeah. The difference being why we like Charles Craft is it's true to the size typically when we stitch it. This one,
it could be bigger or smaller depending on.
We're just going with it.
The person who set up the machines there or something. I don't know.
Julie wanted to know if you freehand your cookie cuts or if you use cookie cutters for all of them.
I use cookie cutters.
Tammy wanted to know how we add blue to our tea coffee dye. We didn't, so we have blue fabric and then we tea coffee dyed that.
Yes.
When you have blue fabric, you can't keep it in there as long because it takes on the color
pretty quick, yeah.
Pretty quickly. So follow our instructions on our other video, but just don't keep it in as long.
And watch it.
Yes. Just take your tongs and be pulling it out to look and see how dark it is.
You
and remember, it gets darker in the oven if you put it in the oven.
Right, and you just want it to have a little bit of a brown stain. You don't want it to turn brown.
Carlene wanted to know if there's any cookies left.
There's a few, yes. The leftovers go with my two sons who live around here to their work. So they get devoured, and everybody at their work is always bugging them from the time the cookies get made. Yes. When Chelsea worked there too, we'd
all get a plate of cookies on Christmas to take to work the next day. Tracy was looking at the farmhouse Christmas patterns and noticed that it used linen. She wanted to know if we were going to be using linen with it. No, so
we use even weave, so it's pretty much the same, but we do everything 28 count even weave.
On Monaco. It's just what we're used to and what we're able to stitch on.
Right. And we could probably do other things, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
We ain't fix it. We ain't got time for that.
That's right.
I really don't have time for that. And I think it's Francesca. It might be Francesca. I don't know. Sorry. She had a question about tendonitis. If we've ever, because we stitch in hand, if we've ever had an issue with tendonitis.
No.
And you had carpal tunnel in your hands, and still, but that wasn't from sewing. That was from
glue gunning.
Yeah, glue gunning. In her previous profession, she glue gunned a lot. And those industrial glue guns where you have to squeeze the heck out of them. But that hasn't flared up or anything because you stitch so much.
No.
No. But I have seen those gloves that people wear. They're in the aisle with your stitching stuff.
I think we're so used to holding it that it doesn't bother me.
That might be it too. But there are gloves that are supposed to, they're fingerless gloves that kind of help. I don't know. I've seen people say that they use them. A correction for last week's video.
When I was being mauled by the dog, we said it was from Little House Needleworks. It's actually Country Cottage Needleworks. So I just wanted to make that correction. I miss that dog.
That's her
I miss
favorite.
the kid too that goes with the dog, but
not as much as the dog.
And you want to hand me that? The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Yep. Oh my goodness. She's just wrecking things. So this is a previous finish, and I've done all of the cottages for Country Cottage Needleworks, the monthly cottages. And they get changed out every month, and it's on magnets and sheet metal. And I've had it this way, I think, for like 2 years, maybe even 3. So I'm thinking I need a change up in the frame. So I'm going to do that. For my January, it's going to start in a new frame. I haven't figured out exactly what I'm doing, but it's going to be different. So.
Can you show this?
Oh, it's an easel.
Yep, so just an easel that you can prop up the different frames on. So you don't have to hang them all on the wall. You can put them on a buffet or a side table, whatever the case may be.
And this was a mirror that I found at the thrift store. It was $1.99, and then I just covered it with burlap. And then I do add some things to the top, but I want it to be more...
Priscilla.
Yeah, I guess
Priscilla. Who doesn't want more Priscilla?
I don't know.
I don't know
I can name a few people.
So we have been, if you go out now, there's after Christmas sales everywhere. And one thing that we had brought up before is using Mod Podge to use Mod Podge onto a chalkboard or a board, barnwood, whatever the case may be. So we're buying gift bags.
And I found this one with the truck and the snowman. We'll take off the Happy Holidays, of course, and put this on a board, and it'll be good for the winter. Because after Christmas comes down, I decorate for winter until probably the middle to end of February.
Yep. And there's 2 sides, so there's 2. You could do
one for me, one for her.
A project for a friend or something like that if you don't have anybody else a needy daughter to give it to. All right, what do you got for?
So I finished my Ornamental Joy from Country Cottage Needleworks. There is one little red stitch missing in the O that I haven't filled in yet. But I did the call for colors except for the red. I used Licorice Red from Classic Colorworks. I can't remember what was called for, but that was what I had, so that's what I used. And this was one of my Stitch Mania starts. So, and I counted today, I have 17 whips going into 2018. And I think next week we're going to do a whip parade of both of our things. And then I started Little House Needleworks, Hometown Holidays,
You
the
can
diner.
tell how dry my hands are. I'm sorry.
It's so cold here.
I didn't moisturize.
And this is for our PC Hometown Holidays stitch along that we've been doing.
A ton of you are doing these right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that newest
We'll talk about that when we
No, the newest enhancement on Instagram where I can follow a hashtag has been life-saving. For us who try to go on and see everybody's progress because we want to be involved in what you're stitching.
But there's so many of you, and we love it.
We absolutely love it. And now that it's infiltrated Facebook, I love it. I like every other post.
I need a social media secretary.
Me. That dog. Maybe you could train the dog. All right. This is Winter ABCs by Little House Needleworks.
I started this week. I coffee dyed some light gray Monaco, and I got that done in a day, I think. So it won't take me long to finish this up.
All of this was in a day?
Yeah.
I remember when I could stitch this fast. I know you guys are all counting on me to get back into it, and I am trying. I have stitches on my sal, so never fear. It's just really hard right now. I am 12 weeks as of my birthday on the 28th, so it's supposed to start lightening up right now is what everyone says, but it's not.
Okay, and then here's my progress on For Snowfall, our stitch along PC for Snowfall.
Yep, people still had questions on how to join. So order your pattern, get all your stuff ready, and then jump on Instagram or Facebook and use the hashtag PC for Snowfall. And from there, you'll be able to see everybody's stuff.
Mm-hmm. And I would think that a lot of you are seeing everybody's stuff because there's a lot. So I switched the green to English Ivy. My blue is Old Blue Jeans, and then I'm using Bamboo for the white.
Yeah, so she doesn't like that teal color. She's never been a fan of teal.
I love aqua, but as soon as it starts to get that dark greenish
tint, she doesn't like
I'm
that.
out.
And that's like decorations, everything. I had a phase where I loved teal, and she was just like, oh, no. Did not want to help. I have, am I showing mine now?
Sure.
Are you going to show your other colors? Have you switched out any other colors?
No, because I have the call for colors in here, but I don't know,
What
I
you're
won't
gonna
know
do.
until I get to that part what I'm going to do.
She's somebody who likes to switch up colors. That's something that she's done with almost all of her projects. So again, I'm using my pitiful 12 stitches. I'm using...
Are you shaking your head at your sister?
Yes. I'm using
She said stitch.
the blue as well. They're always, when you tea coffee dye something and you put it in the oven, there's a darker side and a lighter side with the modeling. So I chose the lighter side just to...
Me too.
Because it's supposed to be wintry and kind of whimsical.
But this is that MCG Textiles fabric, and this costs what does it cost? Like $3 or something, and then you could use a coupon on it.
Yep.
At Hobby Lobby, so...
But this is the whole piece of it. This is what you get.
The sad thing is that Hobby Lobby used to carry the good Charles Craft stuff in the blue color, but now they don't have it anymore.
So I just want to show the colors that I'm using. I don't have my DMC with me. I'm using...
She is using the green, the Weeping Willow.
Yep, the Weeping Willow. I'm using the Little House Brown, Deep Fennel, and Country Lane. I'm going to show you these up on my fabric. So I think they will be very wintry with the white and everything. I think it'll be perfect. There's been a lot of comments about, the color choices. I think this pattern is gorgeous with those dark blues as well.
And mine is the blue.
Liberty, no. Yeah, so she's not choosing as dark, but it's blue.
I think it is. I think it's dark.
Liberty, come here.
So we hope that all of you that are having a little bit of trouble get it all straightened out. And
Yes. But we love seeing your
someone
progress.
commented on my Instagram, you're not using the kit. And I don't ever buy things like that because
She changes it up
I
so
only
often.
stitch on Monaco, and I like to switch out my colors to suit my house.
the rest of the decor. And also with the kit, it's hard for us because we won't use the linen. So,
Yeah.
again, not that we can't, we just prefer, if you love stitching on Aida, stitch on Aida. I mean, it'll still look gorgeous, it'll still look pretty. You can buy all of those beautiful colors on Aida. So, I mean, it's whatever is easy. I was thinking, she won't want to hear this, but I was thinking about going back to Aida for this one just because I'm having a hard time seeing the holes on it and being...
That would be fine.
I'm working my way into it. I just feel sick all the time. So looking at the chart and looking at the small holes on this is... She gave me hope, though. She said she was only sick with her first child for 9 months. So we're almost there.
The rest of them, it was about 4 months.
Yep. Okay, what else? Are we talking... No, that's about it.
Oh, I was going to show you.
Oh.
In my 17 whips, I only have one that was for winter. So I think that this will get added into my things that I'm doing.
Layla, she's eating your fake snow over there.
That's fine. Got to come down anyway.
Is this the right way?
Yeah. This is...
Stitchrovia?
Yeah. Stitchrovia.
Ooh, I'm getting good.
Is it called Let It Snow? I don't know, but it's very cute. And there's ice skaters, so definitely got to do that. Yeah, it's been around for a while.
Debbie, she needs a lanyard for her stitching in case she sits on it.
I do have my first project bag.
Yep,
right
we're
here.
both using our project bag. My scissors are in here. This is
I
really
picked
nice.
up Chelsea's and I opened it up and I took and I was like, where'd my stitching go? Because she's only got those few stitches and I had quite a bit done. And I was like, oh, this is your bag.
But we love them. They're so handy. I love it.
I love the vinyl in the front.
Yes. So you can see what project you're working on.
But the other 16 whips that I have going, well, except for these that we've showed you, are like Halloween and patriotic and fall. So we are still going to do our Fall Friday stitching. At least I am. And our Santa Sunday. What else we got?
Witchy Wednesday.
Yeah, we could do Witchy or Winter Wednesday, both
Yep.
of those. And of course the PC for Snowfall, the PC
Lantern Lane.
Hometown Holidays, Lantern Lane Stitch Along. Thank God I'm done.
And I'm going to finish my Halloween rules at some point.
Well, you can do that on Fall Fridays.
Yep. You also wanted to talk about your updates on your blog.
Oh, right. I did a blog post with all of my finishes for 2017, and I said that I had 79 of them, but actually there's 81 because I forgot Grandma's house from Hometown Holidays and another little house ornament that I never did a blog post about. So I had 81 finishes for 2017, and they are all on my blog. I did count Frosty Forest as 8 separate finishes, and my Chalk for the Home series, those were each 2, but my Lizzie Kate Christmas rules I counted as 1 finish. So
I haven't counted mine, so I'll let you guys know what I have. I don't have 81.
And I might do a blog post of her finishes too.
Yep. If you go to that
I'm still
blog,
waiting for the pictures of her it's the most wonderful time of the year truck wreath.
Her truck. If you go to that blog post, though, it's really easy. Hey, Liberty, we're doing a video. She has hyperlinks to all of the posts individually on those separate finishes, so you can kind of see close up what she's done with them and how she's finished them. Another commenter said, you know, I've got a whole closet full of unfinished pieces just hanging there, and now I've seen another way to finish them because I thought framing was so expensive. Mm-hmm. So that's what we hope that you get out of this, is inspiration to be able to look at your hard work. I mean, it's hard work to sit there and stitch something and then to put it away all the time.
And if we inspire you in your finishes, please tag us.
Yep.
Link to my blog or something so that everybody knows where you got the idea. And we have a winner for our farmhouse Christmas that is sponsored by the Inspired Needle in Lamont,
Illinois. So the winner is Carol Swindler. Carol.
Congratulations, Carol. You will be getting each of those 9 charts.
So we'll get your information over to Kathy at the Inspired Needle. And hey, Liberty. And then we'll work it out from there. I swear.
You're grounded.
Part-time dog wrestlers is what we've become now. Somebody said we need a big dog in every video. We don't have a big dog. We just have little jerks that run around and try to interrupt. Sit down. Okay, so we will be back next week. It'll be a new year, right?
And the Christmas will be down, hopefully, and winter will be up because I do decorate for winter. And you can follow us on Instagram at Priscilla Blaine, at Chelsea356, Priscilla's 2000 on Facebook, and priscillas2000.blogspot.com. All the links will be below. The sales that Down Sunshine Lane was running on the Chalk and also the For Snowfall end on the 31st. So if you haven't gotten them yet and you wanted to get them from there, you have to do it the next, day? 2?
Today's the 30th. What are you celebrating on the 31st?
My anniversary, 26 years.
Woohoo! That's like a vacation to Disney World, isn't it? That's what I read in those books.
I don't know. Is it?
I think so.
Okay, can you put that in writing so I can give it to me?
Right, just a book. First year, Disney World. Second year, Disney World. Okay.
For our 25th anniversary, I told them that I wanted to go to every single one of my son's football games. So we went to every single football game.
Last year was their year of traveling. They were gone often.
Every single weekend.
Yep, so she got a lot of plane stitching done. She had to take off her Pandora a lot, too. She would always get bomb tested. So somebody said something about her fighting hijackers or something. Remember that comment that she made about those scissors? She would always get bomb tested. For whatever reason, she'd have her hands swabbed.
It wasn't just that. They'd put their hands down my pants. They'd put their hands in my shirt. It was ridiculous.
She wears those jeans with the glitzy, diamonds on the button stuff, and she'd be having people just pat
So
her.
they'd be doing me instead of doing the people that are probably doing the bad things.
I've got my cross stitch.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's why I needed scissors, just in case.
I swear.
Okay, well, we'll be back next week, and we hope you have a happy New Year, and hope your Christmas was great, and we've enjoyed all of you this year. And
thank you for all the birthday wishes.
Right.
Thank you. And thank you for all the congratulations on the baby. We're excited. Everyone's excited.
And thank you for all the comments all the time. My gosh, every single one of them
She's sleeping.
It's a pleasure to read. Now she's like... She was up late last night stitching.
Did you guys all see the photo of her just mad the other night because it was past her bedtime and Mom was trying to finish something?
She's a good dog.
She is. We're not saying she's a bad dog, Mom. She's just sleeping, standing up during our video.
Maybe it's boring.
That's what the boys think anyways. All right, we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.